Hello and welcome to this What's New session. My name is Rasmus Jensen, and today we'll be looking into what's the new features in Usability Package 4.2.2. First thing I will share with you is that we now have Portuguese language support. So if you're running SAP Business One in Portuguese or Brazilian, you will now see the Portuguese language across the different configurations. Other than the new language supported, our main focus point for this release have been the B1 print and delivery, where we have made a ton of new features that I will show you now. First major feature is that the B1 print and delivery now support the dunning wizards. So you will be able to set up the dunning wizard, and at the end, instead of just executing or printing, you will now be able to email, preview, print and save using Crystal reports. We have provided a Crystal Reports template for you so you can use, and for new installation this will just be a checkbox in the wizard. For existing installations we will add the new definition and report actions, and all you need to do is set up the report configuration. For more features on how the dunning wizard works, please see the specified video that we have made especially on that topic. Next up we have the mass delivery system, which are a replacement of the SAP document printing. We still support the document printing, but the new system contains all supported types that the document printing had, and also the types not supported by document printing, that being activity, service call, customer equipment card, service contract and solution knowledge base. Also, in addition to only printing what is already marked as printed, we have a tie-in to the delivery log, so you never have to send out the same thing twice. In addition to mass delivery out of the box, we also have customization of the system. So every single entry in the list can be customizable, and you can create new entries as well. You can also control which users see which menu options, so you decide who can print what. Also, there's the where condition in the system, so you can make your own custom printing scenarios. As an example, I have here that sales opportunities only being one is being shown in the list. Next up, we also include a new supported window, which is pick list, so you can set up the new category inventory and type pick list and set it up. You will need to provide your own Crystal report, as none is delivered with the system. In general, for Crystal reports, we have now made better Crystal report support and better troubleshooting. In the setup of definitions of Crystal in B1 print delivery, but also in universal function, you now have a third option. Previously we had as in report and this database. Now we have this database compatible connection. So if you have trouble getting your Crystal report to run with a customer, try this new option, and we will try to set the recommended connection types on the fly before we actually use your report. If you still run into problems, instead of just a normal sorry, an error has occurred, you now get a new issue launching Crystal report window. It will tell you a little about what we can see was wrong and give you possible solutions to the system. So you should be able to quickly find the reasoning for your report not running in the system. The report actions have also new enhancements. We have made that all report actions now have the option to set if it should mark documents that are used by it as printed. Previously, we only followed the SAP defaults, where print and PDF marked documents as printed, while an email would not mark it as printed. We still follow this out of the box, but you have the option to say every time I email, mark this document as printed. Also, to the email reports, we have the option now to say that we want additional fixed attachments. So down here we have a new button called Additional Attachments, and if you press it, a new window pops up where you can put in additional attachments like terminal condition and so on. Final new thing I will share with you today is in the report configurations, where we now have support for the Word button and the Excel button. So you can simply set up a Word button report action, and that action will happen every time you press the Word button, and similar for the Excel button. Of course, if you don't provide any actions, the default action for Excel and Word will happen. So we are not removing the features by SAP, but only giving you the option to override them if you want to. So these were the features I wanted to share with you. And as always, you can download the new version at www.boyum-it.com/SBO. This concludes this session. For training material, please go to service.boyum-it.com/education. Or if you want a free demo of the product, go to license.boyum-it.com/B1UP. If you want to contact us, you can do it either by our sales email or our support email. Thank you for attending.